do it. Block USB or removable devices using group policies. Right. How do we block the USB disk and removable devices? This is now completely removable devices, right? So sort of like just we don't want anyone to bring their USB devices and attach to my computer, so that it can then cause problems, like it can bring some viruses or anything, right? So we wanted to disable that. Again, to do that, I'm going to go back to the domain controller. Let's create a new policy. So block say removable devices or something, right? Removable devices, click OK. So the new policy is here, edit. Right, where do we go and configure? Right, so these removable devices, we can configure this on both computers and user configuration, but here I'm going to configure through user configuration. So we are going to stop users bringing up their own removable devices and apply, right? So to do that, we go to user configurations, right, under policies. This is more about, again, the administrative, right? What we have here, we have these options. Let me put this one so that it looks nice, right? This is for systems, this is for computer, so it's a computer based settings. And if you go down here, removable storage access, right, we can see here, right, what we do here, all removable storage classes deny all access policy, right? Just double click here, enable the policy. So that's mean, see, configure access to all removable storage classes. This policy settings takes precedence over any individual removable storage policy settings. To manage individual classes, use the policy settings available for each class. Then you have to go and manage it for individually, one by one, right? We can see there are a lot more options available. See here, CD-ROM, DVD-ROM, write, read permissions, right? Floppy disk, right? A tape drive, WPD, right? So we have different options here, right? So what I've done is I've just disabled completely every removable devices, right? Now that removable device configuration is being configured, right? You can decide to whom you want to apply this policy. So let me see, I'm going to apply this because I logged in as an IT. Technically, we don't want to block the IT people to use the USB drive. But since I'm logged in as an IT guy, I can apply to IT. But let's try on a different user. So the different users we have here. Let me see what other users we have. Here, there's a teacher user. So what's the teacher user username? Account, it's teacher1. So let's go and log in as teacher1. So log out this user, sign out, or there's option to switch, right? We can do that. Alter control insert other user, teacatr1, and the password for teacher1. Right, now it's just configuring the profile, teacher profile. Right, so it's almost there. Right, okay. How do we test this one? By plugging in a USB disk. I have a USB drive. Let me plug that USB drive here. Right, I plugged on. So now there's an option coming in whether you want to apply this policy to which machine. So let me say apply to virtual machine, Windows 10 machine. Right, apply. See what happens, whether the USB disk is being detected or not. We can't see that USB disk here, right? You can't see that, right? Because I logged in as a teacher. Let me, right, log into the server, right? Even though here, oh, it's there. Oh, that's wrong then. They should not work. Because what I applied was, yeah, let me see what happens if I double click. It works. That's wrong. That's definitely wrong then. Let me check. Oh, no policy has been applied, right? There's no policy has been applied. Okay, where did we apply this policy? Oh, sorry, we haven't applied anywhere, right? So we have to apply this to teachers. We haven't applied, sorry. So let's drag it here, apply. Let's come back here. We'll do one more GP update. Right, I'm applying the group policy. So these commands are handy, right? If you know these commands, they are very handy to confirm or to do the troubleshooting. Yep, it's done. Let's see now what happens. Yep, it says now block removal devices has been applied there. All right, let's go on here. I'm just going to pull out the USB disk and plug in back again. Right, plug in. I can see multiple USB. There you go. Right, you don't have any more access to this policy, right? So it's been disabled. So this is how we configure block USB